And welcome back. We suddenly have 1,256 money. Not sure how that happened.
Right. The 56 was sort of an accident, but it was okay because it was awesome.
Mm-hmm. It was.
Set our own personal record. Well, Brandon's personal record.
Yep. And now let's go talk to Hayner and throw all of our money at him.
Or just spin around.
So I can get off that thing. Whoa, Roxas, you're the man. We can even buy a watermelon now.
So now here's the watermelon costs 1,200 money. Or no, the watermelon costs 2,000. And you were already...
You just have it... You only have an extra 456.
Well, right. You need an extra 450. So you're sort of... And the difference between getting a watermelon and getting 4 parcels is 800 money. So if you assume that everyone else also pulled their weight, then we can get watermelon. But you did not single-handedly enable us to get a watermelon. Even taking into account the flawed math that allows us to get 800 makes... 800 total makes us get a train ticket. Because, like, what, was it Pence or Olette that had 800 to start with? I think it was Olette.
It was Olette. Pence had 650.
Right. So she wouldn't have to do anything by this strange, flawed math word logic. Bullshit.
Exactly.
But no, because that doesn't actually help. That doesn't get any money. This is bullshit. Writers can't do math.
That's offensive, Kelsey.
Yeah, I know.
You're going to get a bunch of angry writers, and by a bunch of angry writers, I mean Emily, commenting about how offensive you are.
Okay. I don't think Emily's ever professed to be good at math.
Well, no. But she'll be offended by this... No, she won't. She might be. I don't know. If you're watching this, and you know who you are...
TV tropes. Blame them, not me.
Okay. Anyway, can we progress the game now?
Yes.
I think I've earned enough.
Yeah. That's plenty of money. Quite dexterous.
Plus 2 AP.
And that is the max. If you get less than 800 total, then you get 0 AP. Between 800 and 1200, you get 1 AP for being normal. And then, if you're the man, you get 2 AP.
Whoa, Roxas, that's awesome.
Perfect.
We can even buy a watermelon with this.
Nice work, everyone. Added to what we started with, we now have...
It's not how math works.
5,000
5,000 money.
Let's get
now,
tickets.
the question is, how much money does that mean that everyone else earned if you started out?
Can't be together forever. So we better make the time we do have something to
that
remember.
Hayner did nothing and just sat on his ass the entire time.
Gotcha.
You should probably divide the remaining amount evenly between Olette and Pence.
Yeah. Which comes out to about sort of what you did, because it ends up being 1,000, no. This would be 1,666 per person. Yeah, so, technically, you're not actually pulling your weight. If we assume that Hayner isn't good for nothing. He's a sack of shit. Which is a little rude, but he does seem like a little bit of a douchebag.
What if we don't assume that?
Then it's just 120. Exactly what
Roxas!
you got.
3 minutes!
Okay.
Okay.
1,250 per person.
Well then.
He's the math major, by the way.
I am. I am not a calculator.
Roxas, the money. Wait.
I sort of
No. Huh?
Plus, I'm trying to play this game.
Right. That was
Where are
Riku,
you
wasn't
going?
it?
Remember
Yes,
when
that
I
was
fell?
Riku.
I had the
By
money
Riku, I mean
before that.
Ansem. How did
bet
he
that
get
guy
in
took
there,
it.
though? Well, I guess he's
Guy?
fucking out his.
He couldn't have gotten
Right.
too
So,
far. What are you talking about?
can you feel Sora? Sorry, actually, guess we
There
haven't
was no
actually gotten
guy.
there.
Huh?
We have not gotten there.
There wasn't? Really? Oh boy.
Poor Roxas.
There wasn't anyone
Probably all of those,
there?
those fumes from the mail delivery. You know, that's why they have that saying, going postal, because the glue they use there makes you go crazy.
Oh, that's
I just made that
wonderful.
I mean, I know the Mad as a Hatter is
probably
definitely
offended.
Mercury makes you crazy.
You've probably offended postal workers everywhere.
It's melting.
Probably. I don't know, the phrase going postal is probably
Sorry.
the important part. Or the
Cheer
offensive
up
part that
already.
already existed.
That was definitely weird, though.
And if you haven't played
You said
358 Days Over 2, this is pretty much it.
it. Feel sore.
That's not true. That's not true.
Can
There are
you
more
feel
black
Sora?
cloaks.
Right. And fewer people.
Also Axel and Xiong.
Which is how you pronounce her name, by the way.
Namine.
I will accept
I
no
know.
comments telling me that that's wrong.
I know.
Or telling Brandon, to be more accurate. But no, yeah, it's pretty much that. That's seriously about 80%
Is
of
it
the
really
cutscenes in
that
the game.
hard to make a beach? We'd be giving the enemy another entry point. And this?
You know,
We can always
Programming
buy
beach
some
sounds
sea
really
salt ice
infuriating.
cream.
yeah, all of that water mechanics and the sand.
You just missed your favorite line in the game, Kelsey.
Objects
I
from
know,
that
it
town
is.
must be kept out
And I was
of the
talking
real
during it.
world. You can delete that.
Why would
But,
you
okay.
delete a pouch of money?
Right, now that you've made it a physical manifestation, that sounds like the hard part. I mean, that actually,
you must already
raises a
know.
lot of questions about,
One
like,
must not
currency and
meddle in
stuff.
the
You can
affairs
just
of
make
other
things in
worlds.
data and then
So many
recreate
places
them.
I want to see. I know I'll get there someday.
because, I mean, like, I guess you could sort of, in most cases,
Thus,
assume that, like, well,
I
Sora
do
was a
hereby
human,
dub
so
thee junior
putting him in data and then
heroes.
recreating him as matter somehow makes sense if they stored that somewhere.
You rookies still don't
But
understand
that money
what it
only
takes
ever
to
existed
be
in
a
the data
true
world.
hero.
I wish for your freedom, Genie.
I really love how they got back all of the Disney voice actors. Well, most of them. I don't know,
A
even
lot
the
of
ones
them.
that are
Why
hard.
didn't I listen to you?
Don't
a lot
feel
of them.
Bad, Jack.
Definitely
We'll
most.
come up with
I
another
mean,
plan for Halloween.
And,
Next time.
even the ones they
Yeah.
replaced,
we'll
I
do it
think, are really
together.
good.
Power.
They actually got Hercules for this game. They did. They had Sean Astin,
Cool to play them
otherwise
now
known
that
as
you have
Samwise
the
Gamgee,
Keyblade.
for him as the first in the
Riku?
first game, but they
What
got
are
the
you doing
actual
here?
voice actor for him in this one.
Did you find her? I still can't
But I think
believe
that's all.
It really flew. Wait till I tell Kai. I wonder if she'll believe me. Probably not.
Yes, that is Kyrie.
that is
I'm
not
searching too.
Tinkerbell,
Cloud.
no.
Don't lose sight of it.
They redubbed that too.
Where are you going?
Because
I'm gonna go look for my friends.
were there any
They're
Final
waiting for
Fantasy
me.
voice actors that got left alone?
It's a very good question.
Well, where
I mean,
are
everyone in
Donald and
Advent
Goofy?
Children got changed
Instead of worrying
because
about
of
that,
Advent Children.
you should be asking
Right.
about her.
Uh,
I hate when there are sleeping Kyries in Neverland.
sleeping. She's a lifeless puppet now. Just like
Whatever.
It's a good question. I mean, Squall was the only one who wasn't in Advent Children, or one of the few that wasn't in Advent Children. But he obviously changed, because I bitched about that already. Any
Can you tell me the first name of the person that he became?
Doug Earlholtz.
Good job. That was Nominee.
That was Nominee.
She's
Who are
not a
you?
Final Fantasy character.
Nor is she voiced by Hayden Panettiere.
Right. She's always had very distinct voice actors from Kyrie.
Unlike Xion. Xion is always the same as Kyrie. Well,
Right.
at least she used Kyrie or Kyrie's designated fill-in when they couldn't pay Hayden Panettiere enough.
Allison Stoner.
I didn't know her name, so there you go.
Allison spelled with a Y.
Okay. Who sounds much less like a stoner than Menisavari.
Well, right.
How exactly are we getting to the beach if we don't have money? I'm
I
not
don't
sure.
know. Why did Diz think it was a better idea to program a beach today than it was yesterday?
Well, I don't know. They don't think it's any more impossible to go to the beach. And now we have no monies. It says monies now, as opposed to money. I thought your whole thing was that you wanted to have like 20 billion save slots and not ever save over anything.
Yeah, I've bought that before.
And now you're just rolling with it?
Yep.
This is gonna end terribly. And like one video is gonna get messed up and we're gonna have to redo the entire game.
Hey.
Morning.
Hey. Oh no.
I hate it when that happens.
Huh?
Oh, hi.
Hello, Roxas.
Hi.
Wasn't she voiced by someone relevant in this game?
And
And
you
then
are-
in none of the other ones that she showed up in?
I wanted to meet you at
She's
least once.
Brittany Snow in this
Me?
game.
Yes.
Is she
And
someone in the
I don't
world
think so.
that matters? Okay.
For a while, it was rumored to be Hilary Duff.
I don't think I ever heard that. I'm pretty sure that your sources just made that up.
Olette dragged
It was
me
on
along to go
IMDb.
shopping.
Oh.
Hey, you want to
So-
come with us?
Well, I'm pretty
whatever.
sure that's someone... Whatever.
I
Hey,
don't know
just-
how you edit IMDb,
Did
but
you
it
just
was
see
on
that?
IMDb. And... I mean, I
He's
guess that would have
stalling.
fit.
Very well then. We'll see
But
you
yeah.
later, Roxas. Okay?
Yeah, it had two listings. One for
Yeah.
nominee, without
you
an
go to
accent,
that
and then
haunted
one
mansion?
with nominee with an accent aigu on the E for whatever reason. I don't know what that's called in other languages. I just know what it's called in French.
Uh-huh.
The accent with it points up at the end. For no reason.
Grave accent?
Grave. That's the other way. That's where it's pointing down.
Oh, okay. You were... Okay. I couldn't understand any of what you were saying when it was French.
Huh?
I was saying it points up. That was English.
Right, I know. I still could not understand that because you were speaking French immediately before.
Uh-huh. Your brain just short circuits
Let me go.
when I say things with a French accent. Okay. Regardless. It points
Do we
up,
have a
so...
Keyblade to kill these things with?
No. Maybe.
Hey,
I think you get one.
chicken wuss.
Nice to know
Chicken
he's still
wuss?
using that insult.
Who's that?
I don't know, but they've already crossed
That was
the
two
line.
whole words from Fuji. and
Find
I
a
don't like
weapon.
it. Yeah, grab the struggle bet. That'll help.
Hope that turns into a key again.
But no, it had two listings, one for nominee without an accent, one for nominee with an accent, and the one for nominee with an accent said Hilary Duff, and without the accent said Brittany Snow. So it was sort of weird, like, this was really early on. I don't know why it had two listings. But it was before, like, well, it wasn't before we knew who this person was, because she was in Chain of Memories.
That's true.
Hell if I know, maybe it was. Maybe this was, like, before Chain of Memories even came out. I have no idea. But it was a while ago. But the point is that Hilary Duff was on the
Not
IMDb
good.
page for a brief moment. I swear.
Come on, Roxas. Keyblade. 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 While everyone else just stands there.
Right, they're not doing very
Roxas,
well.
use the Keyblade.
That's what
Good
I've been
call.
saying this whole time.
Just let it.
You know, when you think
attack
about
you.
the fact that he is violently slaughtering nobodies, despite being a nobody, it's really, I don't know, not
I mean,
cannibalism, but something.
I believe they call that murder. Or homicide.
Yeah. But, I don't know, in a meaningful way.
Okay.
Wait a
this-
second, are those nobodies starting to grow hearts? They're just kind of standing there. Okay,
I don't-
these things.
Yes, this is
choosing-
where choosing it affects your abilities.
Right.
I believe I think I went with staff. My reason, basically here's sort of the breakdown. I mean, what are you concerned about? Leaf Bracer comes at the same time. Experience boost is good. Once more is good. Jackpots is good. Draw is good. Second chance. Those are probably my biggest ones that I care about. What are you looking at?
Those sound good.
Okay. Do you want to put more of an emphasis on stuff like draw, jackpot, or things that actually, like, help you. Second chance once more. Combat or superfluous sort of things.
I think combat sort of things.
Okay. The thing that gets second chance and once more first is shield. It gets once more at level 25, second chance at level 49. The one that gets it second is what I picked, the staff, which gets second chance at 65, which is 15 or 16 levels higher than shield gets it. But once more is only three levels higher. But it also gets draw at level 25, which is the earliest. Shield gets it at 47. And it gets jackpot at 44, and that excites me. Though shield does get jackpot at 36. So, shield gets once more a little earlier, second chance a lot earlier, jackpot a lot earlier, draw a lot later.
What does draw do? Is that just treasure magnet?
Draw's treasure magnet, yeah. Experience boost is nice. Staff gets that first. Shield gets it at level 17. Experience
boost seems highly relevant.
Experience boost means you get double experience when you are below half health. That's a final mix thing. Is that in Kingdom Hearts 2, when you were in critical and the alarm was blaring obnoxiously, that's when experience boost would kick in. Now for final mix, it kicks in within half or below half, which is really nice.
Okay.
I think that's probably
Let's go with the staff.
So you want to go with staff? Because that was my favorite.
Let's go with the staff.
Cool.
Wisdom is important, especially if you're a cleric.
Yeah. I say as I play a cleric.
Yeah.
See, all of my friends picked staff in the first game, and I was vehemently against it. I picked shield.
I picked staff in the first game.
See? I picked shield in the first game because if you picked shield and you gave up the sword, I think it gave you the most points, or the most, just like the most stat points. No, not overall, the most AP. If you added up the AP, strength, the defense, magic, all of that, the taking defense and getting up this sword gave you the highest number. And I always do that. And I think because I liked having shield first, because I think that got you Lucky Strike the earliest. And that was sort of
Lucky Strike I don't think was a thing in that game.
Yes, it was.
I thought it was Lucky in that game.
No, it's Lucky in this game.
Okay. Arrow recovery.
6 points. I only got 4.
Roxas has gained the use of abilities. Didn't we
Those
get
things
AP
we were
earlier?
just talking about. Huh?
Didn't we get AP before this, though, without the game explaining what it was?
We did, but we didn't know what to use them for.
Ooh, a chest.
Ooh.
Let's poke it.
Smack it.
Potion.
Items command has been added.
Which is still not accessed using any of those controls that was explaining.
L1. It uses L1. And actually...
Okay, fine. Be careful. Beyond that door lies a completely different world. But don't be afraid.
Did we ever figure out who this is?
Don't stop walking. I don't know. People have theorized that the voice in the first game was Ventus, which sort of, yeah. Not here at all. In the first game, when you're Sora, and this is completely different. Speaking of Sora,
right? Hi.
In case you didn't notice that earlier during the intro.
Well, that's interesting, I guess. Because he would have experience with all of that. Well, he wouldn't have experience with heartless killing, but that general sort of thing. I find it hilarious. In Dream Drop Distance, at the very end, you dive into Sora's heart, because the dive system is a whole thing in Dream Drop Distance. And you dive into Sora's heart, and you end up here, which is dive to the heart. I find that hilarious. So.
Look more, Sora.
That's true. It's the same pose.
Just a different color.
Defense
Level
increase.
2.
Oh, right. I would usually grind here until I got to level 4, at least, which gave me scan. Oh, you still don't have... Oh, you do have aerial recovery. Equip aerial recovery, goddammit you.
Fine. Have
Don't
menu. Thank you.
Find me.
What is auto reload? Wait, what is auto reload?
Basically, when you go to customize... This is why you should play the game, folks.
What are abilities?
You know what abilities are, shut up. Okay, you can just press triangle to switch it on and off. You don't have to go into the menu.
Why would I...
Your weapon has critical... What? You can't switch off critical half, because it's your weapon. But go, you do have customize, so go to customize. And then, you can go to Roxas. The auto reload is you can trigger it on and off with triangle. That means that it will automatically fill all of your item slots, your empty item slots, with potions, if you have them. Which is really nice to auto-reload things that you have on your shortcut menu.
Because they're probably... Oh, look, potions.
Yeah, so now if you use the potion, and then as long as you're out of battle, it'll automatically reload that to your item slot. Well, assuming you have it in your item slot right now. Which I don't know if you do.
I believe it put itself there automatically.
I bet it did. But yeah, so if you really want to use an item, you have to put it in your item slot, set it to auto reload, and put it on your shortcut. So I mean to use it effectively. So it's actually a little bit complicated. Not like hard complicated, but a little more convoluted than it probably needs to be. What are you doing?
I don't know, I'm just running around.
Okay. Why?
Why not?
Because it's boring and takes some time and isn't doing anything. Just saying. So there are 10 dusks that spawn here. And they give you 6 experience each. So, if you'd like to go check your status, you can see how many experience you need to get to the next level. And if you divide that by 60, which rounds up to 2, you would have to do 2 more runs of this particular area to get more experience. And this is one of those special places I was talking about where it reloads without you having to go 2 screens away, or 3 screens away. In Kingdom Hearts, it was 2 screens. In this, I think it's 3. But this is one of them that does that. So you can just go here and then immediately go back, and there are more.
Alright. I think to make this more entertaining for people that are watching, while we grind, we're going to make that a separate video. Much like we did with all the minigames. So yeah, we are going to do that, and yeah, when you can either continue watching this playlist and see what happens next, or you can go to the next, or you can click the annotation and go check out more grinding. Or
It'll be fun.
Yeah. So yeah, we will be back, and hopefully you will too.